As well as the standard fair use policy, these videos are protected under the Treaty of Peace and Friendship 1787.
Moors are awake. We are taking our place on this planet.
Assalamu alaikum, Islam Maures. It's me, Luna Latoya Bay, Anamuwe, Morocco, the Maghreb, Marrakesh, Hella, Islam.
Flashback.
Assalamu alaikum. Hella, baby. Islam. It's me, Luna Latoya Bay, Anamuwe, Morocco, the Maghreb, Marrakesh, Hella. And I'm Luna Latoya Bay. This is all they do. And we are under threat, duress, and coercion, and fearful for our life. And right now, we are currently at Dayton Mall. Back up! We're under threat, duress, and coercion.
As the Moorish Nationals, direct lawful heirs, and treaties and constitution.
There's lasers.
And going on.
And we're being assessed.
As nationals. There y'all go.
There they go.
Treaties of peace and friendship. We're connected.
Direct lawful heirs. We don't die in liver.
Jurisdiction.
International lawsuit.
They already on the phone.
They're already on the phone.
What in the doohickey?
Hella Habibi. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
It's me, Aladdin Morak Bey. I'm with the Moorish National Republic Federal Government. Moorish American Consulate.
And it's me, Luna Latoya Bay, Moorish American National as well, and Moorish American Consulate. And today it is Saturday, September the 4th, and it is 6:43 p.m.
And this has been a full 24 hours regarding the placenta. And the placenta, we did not cut the cord to the placenta, and the nutrients is still pulsating. It's called a lotus birth. And so we didn't cut the cord. We keep the placenta is continue to pulsate nutrients to the baby, as you can see right here. And that's the placenta, and also you can see that that's the tree of life as well. And today we're going to treat the placenta, and we waited a whole 24 hours before we brought a beautiful baby girl here through natural birth. And so what we're going to do first is, with some warm like water the placenta. And some people say the placenta stinks, but me personally, I think it smells like a placenta. if I knew what a placenta smelled like, but I do now. And it's just fresh. It's very fresh.
I agree with you.
And some mothers,
the smell is a little tart, like at first, because it's kind of unfamiliar.
Yes.
But as you continue to be around, like, you know, the placenta day to day, it starts to become like more familiar, like more of a nature, just regular, you know, organic, like healthy body type of odor.
Right, absolutely.
Of like flesh. I don't know how else to say it, but yeah.
But no, that's pretty much on point. And sometimes we also use the grinder, as you can see right here. But me personally, I like to do it manually through just breaking it off and
getting in tune with it. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. So right now, I done watered this up for a couple minutes, and I'm going to use it on my other tray to dump. Good to have some Himalayan pink salt or Mediterranean salt, or however. You want to salt it down real good. And excuse me, I meant to salt the bottom first, but I will flip it over. Put a little basil as well.
Absolutely.
Because what you want to do is kind of like dry this thing out, and salt alone won't do it, so you need something to soak it up with, just to dry it up, but also for the look as well. Because when you have just, you know, if it look good, it pretty much tastes good.
End of flashback.
Today it is Monday, January the 31st, and it is 12:53 p.m. And I'm going to be briefly showing you guys how to fill out tax per queue envelopes. And I'm going to be briefly showing you guys what is inside the documents for my own records. And I already know Moors, what I don't go into full depth about in this video. I already know we take a little bit and we go a long way. Make sure you guys do your own research behind me. Please make sure you do your own research behind me, and make sure you do your own research behind anyone presenting you any information in this nature. I know we are scholars.
Wrong.
So we definitely dig for the truth, and everything is always good. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so on the envelope in the top left corner, you want to put Moorish National Republic Federal Government, Moorish American Consulate. You want to have the appellation, your appellation, and then you want to put Moorish Consul, Public Minister, because we're all consuls. You have to keep that in mind, Moors, because a consul is just someone who speaks on the behalf of their nation, and that is us. If there's anyone else inside the documents with you, go ahead and put their appellation. Same thing, Moorish Consul, Public Minister. Always make sure you put care of in brackets to show that it is a corporation and that it does not exist, Moors. You want to always be zip exempt, non-domestic without the United States. Non-domestic without the United States. It is also good to have already printed up sticker labels. This specific sticker label talks about the mail tampering, and it has the law of mail tampering with it. So the United States Code Postal Service U.S.P.S. International Mail Manual 741.1 marking postage paid, 741.2 parcels without stamps, treat as prepaid. Let me say that again. Treat as prepaid. Mail tampering in accordance with the United States Code Title 18, 1341, and United States Code Title 18, 1702, United States Code Title 18, 1703, United States Code Title 18, 1708. That is the law right there. Hopefully I said that correctly. Alright, moving on. So the top left, the top right, oh man, you start to realize you don't know your left and rights after a while. But no, the top right corner, you want to already, it's good if you already have it's good to already have a sticker label that's already written up and designed. This specific one is how I designed mine, but you can make it any type of way that you want it to. Just make sure that you make it very clear that it's tax per queue, and make sure you put the law on there with it. Make sure you have the date somewhere you can write the date, and make sure you have space to be able to put your seal on there, which will be your thumbprint. Make sure you have enough space to put your autograph on there as well, and that is a ideal of how it should look, something in that nature.
Alright, so moving on, guys. At the bottom right, you're going to have the name of the person you're sending it to. Make sure you put doing business as, and yes, I know Moors, we like to spell everything out. We do not like to abbreviate, but in this case, it is okay to put DBA, doing business as, and having it abbreviated. It is perfectly fine if you want to do it that way as well. You want to have where the person is located at, and make sure you still put it inside brackets to show that it is a corporation and that it does not exist. Alright? Alright. And last but not least, if you have an envelope that looks like this, you want to make sure you properly seal it up with a piece of tape, whatever. Glue, you can, put glue, whatever, tape. Make sure you seal it up though, so it's not easy for them to look inside and see all your bombs you're ready to lay down. Alright, and you want to just be able to protect yourself that way as well, and make sure it only is opened by the person that you send it to.
Excuse me, ma'am. I hate to interrupt you, but the person that you're trying to send these envelopes to are never going to receive them. Everything that you have written on that letter or on that envelope is wrong, and it is never going to get to the person you're trying to send it to. This is a bunch of nonsense that you're trying to teach. This is fantasy land stuff. It's never going to work.
Alright, so that is briefly how you fill out an envelope tax per Q. Alright, Maures. Bear with me, give me one moment. Alright.
I must say that this is a lot of Moorish paperwork that this woman is displaying right now. If only these Moorish sovereign citizens actually spent their time trying to do something productive, they might actually make something of their lives. You can tell these people spend a lot of time gathering this paperwork and putting it together. It's just, they're just wasting their lives away. It's just absolutely amazing that grown adults actually think that this paperwork that they get from the internet is actually going to accomplish something. This is amazing. This is mind blowing. Like this is made for TV. Okay, so I wasn't sure until I saw this letter right here. And as you can see, these Moorish sovereign citizens have had their child removed from their custody. The very child that they showed while they were seasoning up the placenta. Now, I had a lot of people in the comment section asking me, is this child still in their care? And here's the proof right here. We can definitely say the answer to that question is no. Child Protective Services has taken that child from their custody, and all of this paperwork that they're showing right now is paperwork that they're filing to try and get their child back. And it's just mind-blowing because none of this paperwork is going to help them get their child back. Now, I'm sure the child was removed from their custody because they never registered the child with the state. The child has no birth certificate because the child was born in their home. They never got a social security card for the child. And then they posted the video of them seasoning up the placenta, they uploaded that video to the internet. So somebody must have got wind of it, and they came and took the child from these neglectful parents. Now, this is the result of Moorish science. These people have lost their child because of Moorish science and all of the nonsense that they believe. And as you see, they're trying to fight and get the child back, but none of this fictitious paperwork is going to help. This is crazy. Now, as you see it here, this is the birth certificate that they made for their child. Since their child wasn't born in a hospital, they made a Moorish birth certificate, and this is in no way legal, and more than likely one of the reasons why the child was removed from their custody.
Alright, Moors, that seems to be it for today. Thank you guys for taking the time to tune in with me. Islam, Pet X Amor.
So this video started off a bit different. In the beginning, it was an instructional video on how to commit mail fraud. By the way, those envelopes will never make it to the sender. And then the video turns into finding out that these Moorish sovereign citizens are fighting to get their child back. Now, they took a lot of time to gather the information that they're putting in these envelopes. Now, this information is supposed to be helping them retrieve their child back. Now, even if the information in the envelopes would actually help them get their child back, it's not going to work because they're sending it through the mail system the Moorish way, and it is never going to even reach who they're trying to send it to. They're trying to send it to courts and whoever else. It's just a shame that Moorish science is out here ruining people's lives. Now, if they would just send it the correct way, then they might have a slight chance, even though none of that paperwork would ever help. But at least if they send it the correct way, the fictitious paperwork would actually make it to where they want it to be delivered to. But since they're mailing it with these thumbprints and all of this other stuff, they're not paying the postages. They just want it to get to the destination free of charge. it's not even going to make it anywhere. So you're trying to get your child back with some paperwork that's not going to work, and you're sending it in the mail, trying to get it sent for free, and that's not going to work either. This is the result of Moorish science. Moorish science ruins lives. Now, we saw the other video with these Moorish sovereign citizens seasoning up the newborn baby's placenta, and as we learned in this video, that baby is no longer in their custody, and unfortunately for them, the baby being out of their custody probably is a good thing.